Okay, so what we're going to be going over today is the email organization. So when we first come in, first thing in the morning, what we're going to be doing is going through the service email. We're going to be sorting things, taking a look, responding to any notifications or tasks that are on there. But first and foremost, I just like to take a quick moment and I'll just click through and read each of the emails. I identify, what's a receipt, what's a spam email that could be deleted, a Ring Central. This is our telephone. And I'll just go through and take a look quick and just make sure there's nothing pressing, like any answer phone messages or new job leads that haven't been responded to. We get a lot of the Meister test emails, and that's just notifications of anything that was completed or if a new comment was made or if a new task was put up for you. So it's a good way to just double check and make sure you're on top of that. We have some other miscellaneous items in here, like Indeed for hiring, and just a couple junk emails. So just use your discretion with that when you're going through. If it looks like it may be legit and you're not sure, it's always best to just ask before you go deleting anything. But once we go through and we take a look at all of the emails, I like to begin to move over anything that is just a viewable note that I don't need to act on. So for example, we have some of our Meister task things here. A lot of the times these are just backup notes or notifications for a new job being created. So we like to shift those over into the MT file. And then moving on, you could see we also have some Quickbooks notifications. I'll usually take note of these just for the fact it might be a payment coming through or confirmation that payroll is being processed. And then we also have the receipts emails that we'll get from the guys that are out in the field. And in my next video, I'll be showing you how we're going to organize these in a share file folder. That way I'll be able to use that information when I'm doing the bookkeeping for the credit card end of things. That's just some things that you'll be responsible for as an admin, just keeping that all organized so I can get through that quicker when I'm doing my bookkeeping side of things. Another email that we're going to be receiving are some right signatures. So this is going to be contracts that have been fully executed or are in the process of being executed and that have been signed by one or both parties. These are emails you're going to be acting on, so we're not going to be moving these yet. Spam. So Ring Central, these are notifications that we get from our phone service, and it's basically just telling us who called. It's a caller ID essentially. It's nothing that we really have to act on unless it is a missed message or anything. So other than that, those can just be moved. This is our answer phone email. So answer phone is what it sounds like. It's our answering service. So this is our after hour calls. So if there's ever any messages from homeowners or from insurance agents anytime after, between 5 p.m. and 8 a.m., this is where they'll go. Usually the calls are forwarded to Frank, Pete, Freddie, anyone who's in upper management, and they'll be able to handle any of the job leads. So they usually are acted on, but I do always like to double check once I get in the morning and just make sure that there's nothing I need to call and follow up on. And finally, some of the last emails you'll probably be seeing are the dash notifications. So what these are notices where service is CC'd. They're notes usually or emails that are sent out through our Dash app, and we'll just have a little insight into what's going on with the jobs. It's nothing really that we have to act on. It's always good to read it over and just see if it's anything that I may need to reference in the future, but usually we're able to just shift those into the Dash notifications subfolder. Another type of Dash notification that we receive is accept your notifications and then an action notification. And what it is, it's going to give some direction to basically what your compliance task is in Dash. You'll be able to view that from the Dash website, but this is just a notification or a reminder to take action on some part of compliance tasks within Dash. And once you act on those, you'll be able to move it over. Other than that, that's really it. Sometimes estimates will come over from some of our outside estimators, or there will be follow-up from insurance companies. Just forward that to the correct project manager and just make sure to keep up on top of this. don't act too quickly. Don't be quick to trash anything and sort anything into folders. You know, take your time, go slow, make sure everything is acted on, because sometimes things do get lost in the email, so it's best to just leave it in the inbox if you're not sure and ask a question. And other than that, I think that's it. So